You're busy every single day. Emails, meetings, tasks, phone calls, planning, adjusting, organizing. At the end of the week, you look back and realize you produced nothing. No finished work, no shipped product, no tangible result. You were active, you were engaged, you were exhausted, but your output is zero. This isn't laziness. This is a production line running at full speed with no assembly protocol. Today, you get the diagnostic. Here's the breakdown. You confuse motion with progress. Motion is action without direction. Progress is measurable advancement toward a defined output. You spend 8 hours working, but you never define what done looks like. So you do tasks, you respond, you adjust, you attend. You move constantly, but movement without a completion target is just expensive distraction. Ford's rule: if it doesn't move the product closer to shipment, it's waste. You're running a factory where everyone looks busy, but nothing gets built. Your calendar is full. Your output folder is empty. That's the pattern. Most people think productivity is about doing more. Wrong. Productivity is about finishing specific things. You can work 12-hour days and still produce nothing if you never complete anything you start. Busyness gives you the emotional reward of effort without the operational requirement of delivery. It feels like work, it looks like work, but it ships nothing. You're trading motion for the appearance of progress. And your brain loves this trade because motion is easier than completion. Here's where you fail. You never set a completion target before you start working. You just get busy. Check messages, attend meetings, handle requests. All of it feels urgent. None of it is output. Ford didn't measure effort. He measured cars shipped. You measure hours worked. That's why you're always tired and never done. Production is defined by what you ship, not by what you do. If it doesn't result in a completed deliverable unit of work, it's motion, not production. Motion satisfies you emotionally. Production satisfies the operational requirement. You need both to survive, but only one creates value. Most people optimize for motion because it's easier and feels productive. That's the trap. You can be in motion your entire life and never produce a single finished result. Ford optimized for one thing: completed cars leaving the factory. Not effort, not activity, not hours logged, output. You need the same filter. If your day ends without a finished piece of work, something shipped, delivered, or completed, you were busy, but you weren't productive. Motion is not the goal. Completion is. Here's how you fix it. Define one deliverable per day before you start working. Not tasks, not activities. One thing that must be finished and shipped by end of day. A completed report, a finished design, a sent proposal, a closed project. One output, non-negotiable. Write it down. That's your production target. Filter every action through the completion question. Before you do anything, ask, does this move the deliverable closer to done? If yes, do it. If no, defer it or delete it. Email doesn't move the deliverable forward unless it's directly required for completion. Meetings don't move the deliverable forward unless they produce a decision that unblocks the work. Reorganizing doesn't move the deliverable forward. Most of your motion fails this filter. Cut it. No new work until the deliverable ships. You don't start the next thing until the current thing is done. Completely done. Not 90%. Not almost finished. Done, shipped, out of your hands. Ford didn't let incomplete cars pile up on the line. You don't let incomplete work pile up in your queue. One thing at a time. Finish it, ship it, move to the next. You're building a client proposal. Your deliverable is proposal sent by 5 p.m. Someone asks you to join a brainstorm meeting at 2 p.m. You ask, does this meeting move the proposal closer to done? No. You decline. An email arrives asking for feedback on another project. Does this move the proposal closer to done? No. You defer the email until after 5 p.m. A colleague wants to discuss strategy. Does this move the proposal closer to done? No. You schedule it for tomorrow. Every decision filters through completion. At 4:45 p.m., you hit send. The proposal ships. That's production. Everything else was motion. Ford didn't celebrate effort. He celebrated output. He didn't care how many hours you worked. He cared how many cars left the factory. You're running the opposite system. You celebrate busyness. You reward motion. You mistake exhaustion for achievement. And at the end of the year, you look back and realize you built nothing. You were active. You were engaged. You were tired. But you shipped zero finished work. The fix isn't working harder. It's defining what done looks like before you start, filtering every action through completion, and refusing to start new work until the current work ships. One deliverable per day. One finished thing. That's the standard. Motion feels productive. Completion is productive. Stop confusing the two. If this framework exposes a gap in your system, the work starts now. Pick one deliverable for tomorrow, write it down, build the day around finishing it, ship it,